Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be 5 tools to help you heal. Think about that for a minute, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe. So I'm going to jump into it. There's going to be 5 tools here, and there are so many others that will help you on the healing path. Specifically if the relationship has ended recently, but certainly we all need reminders. So for you veterans out there, this applies to you too. And please drop comments below if you've utilized any and or all of these 5 tools. And I'm also going to throw in a couple bonus ones at the end. So the first tool to help you heal is going to be the blocking, unblocking game. Yes, on social media. Many of us are on social media. Many of us are on many social media platforms. I don't need to mention what they are. You know what they are. And many times people post narcissistic relationship, they play the blocking game or the unblocking game. And what that means is, let's say it's your favorite social media platform. Well, if you block the narcissist and then they block you, it's kind of like tit for tat. We're kind of going back in high school again, aren't we? Or grade school. Yes, but that's the life, that's the present day. That's how we live in social media these days. The point is, I'm suggesting strongly, when you get to the point of blocking, make sure that it's going to be one fell swoop. I mean, you're going to block and you're not going to look back. Again, I know it's easier said than done, and many people have to go through the blocking game. In other words, the narcissist blocks them. So what do? They figure, okay, well, the narcissist blocked them, so they don't have to block the narcissist. Not a good mentality there. Why? Because that means the narcissist is in control, and they can unblock you whenever they want to and hoover you. See, that's why you have to block. Even if the narcissist blocked you, you have to block them. Again, I'll tell you, on the healing path, many times people have to experience this blocking, unblocking, because they're not as strong as they would like to be. Eventually you will get there, and my hope is eventually you block them, and then that's it. You don't log into that social media again, and or you certainly don't unblock the narcissist. Remember, if you're blocking somebody, it's for a reason. It's because they're not benefiting you, and the narcissist never benefited you when you were in the relationship, but you're now getting that wisdom. It was a one-way relationship that benefited the narcissist. So the number one tool to help you heal is the blocking game. Block it, block the narcissist and toxic people, and don't look back. It gets easier the more you do it, by the way. And caveat, I'm not suggesting you block everybody on the planet or someone you don't agree with. I'm just suggesting the narcissist, toxic individuals, block them, don't look back, move forward. The next one is peeking at social media. This is a huge one. Many times people create phantom accounts to peek on the narcissist social media. And conversely, I can assure you, the narcissist does the same thing with other individuals. Now, bear in mind, when you're peeking at the narcissist social media, this is a clear indicator that you haven't healed yet. Perhaps you're still caught up in the trauma bond, or you haven't fully understood what the relationship, the core of it was about, which was narcissism, and you were being utilized as a tool, as an appliance to be plugged in when they wanted you, and then to be put up on the shelf when they didn't want to use you. Rough analogy there, but it's how it is. So if you're peeking at social media, think about this. Do you have better things to spend your time doing? I'm sure you do. And watch this one. If you're peeking at social media, what are you seeing? Are you seeing pictures of you and the narcissist? Probably not. Are you seeing pictures of the narcissist in their new supply? Possibly. Are you seeing pictures of the narcissist in locations where you used to go? Maybe they're with acquaintances or by themselves. It doesn't really matter, but if you're peeking at social media, nothing you see will benefit you. I can tell you right now, it won't. Every time you peek at social media of the narcissist, what you're doing is you're ripping the Band-Aid off, and you're going to go backwards again and again. It just doesn't improve. There's no reason to be peeking at social media specifically when you've healed. When you've healed, it doesn't even cross your mind, because you're living your best life and you're at the pinnacle, the mountaintop of indifference, and why would you peek? But having said that, if the relationship ended recently, I get it. People want closure, they want answers, and they believe many times that peeking at social media will give them some information. In other words, let's say it was a romantic relationship, the narcissist has a new supply. If you're peeking at social media, you can kind of keep tabs on what they're doing, right? But then what are you really doing? Are you living your best life? No, you're still stuck in the narcissistic fog. You're still peeking at their life, their fakeness. And most likely, you're probably believing that their fakeness is actually abundant and beautiful. It's not. It's toxic and it's draining. The only thing is the new supply the narcissist is with, they just don't have the wisdom. Remember, you once were them. They now are the new supply. So On social media, if you're peeking, it's not good. You're going to see all of the fakeness that the narcissist likes to post. Just understand what I'm saying. So first one is blocking, unblocking game. Eventually you should be blocking, going no contact, deleting all fly monkeys and people associated with the narcissist and moving forward. The other one is peeking in social media. Another one is accepting a Hoover. You should not accept a Hoover if you have the wisdom on the narcissistic abusive cycle. Now, bear in mind, many people don't get a Hoover. Many people do. Many people get multiple Hoovers. Many people accept Hoovers until when? That's right, until they get the wisdom and they understand that it just gets worse and worse when you go back to these toxic narcissistic relationships. The narcissist just wants to continue to manipulate you, continue to future fake you. And when they're hoovering you, it's because they, the narcissist, are low on supply and they believe that you are low-hanging fruit, that you will accept the Hoover. Why? Because you've done it in the past. And keep in mind, the Hoover can come a day after you were discarded or it ended, or it can come 30 years later. You could get a simple email, a text, or a correspondence. You left this old smelly shoe in my house from 20 years ago. I thought you'd like it. Things that is funny. You get my point. Things like that. So, and I'm not trying to make light of it. This is serious stuff, but that one got me. So that's another one. Accepting a Hoover, you don't want to do that. Remember again, if you don't receive a Hoover, that's a good thing. It's a badge of honor. It means you're super strong, or the narcissist has new supply, or both. So Hoovers are not good. Another thing is thinking. Pay attention to this one, number 4, thinking that the narcissist has changed. This is a big one because many people believe post-narcissistic relationship that the narcissist is living their best life and that they've changed, they've improved. They're such a different and better person than they were when they were with you. That is not true. None of it is true. The truth is, the narcissist is aging just as you are, and the aging narcissist is not a pretty sight to see. Well, all they do as they get older is fine-tune their manipulating techniques of deceit, destruction, devastation, and just flat-out nastiness. And they use these on the new, unsuspecting new supplies, the people that don't have the wisdom. So if you think the narcissist has changed, they haven't. Perhaps, for example, you used to go mountain biking and surfing and spending time at the beach, and then you find out that the narcissist has changed. They don't do any of that anymore. What they do is they go climbing mountains and camping, and they go kayaking, they go horseback riding. Well, that's none of the things you did with them, right? Exactly. What did they do there? They changed the mask to fit the new supply. That's what they do. Remember this, people. The narcissist wears a mask to manipulate you, and you once fell for that. I did too. I know what it's like. But if you think the narcissist has changed, they haven't. Believe me when I tell you, the only thing they've changed is the mask that they're wearing. Another thing is you think that the narcissist is living their best life. They're not living their best life. Every time the narcissist is posting something on social media or contacting people or basically communicating with anybody, people think, wow, the narcissist they're really doing great now. They're crushing it. It doesn't matter what they're doing on the exterior. They're still a narcissist. They're still toxic. They still need people as supply. They still need people to manipulate and abuse and take from. That is not a healthy lifestyle. It's not good. So no matter how they look on the exterior, meaning, wow, they've changed or they're living their best life and well, look what they're posting on social media and all these things, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all meant for unsuspecting individuals to take a bite of the forbidden fruit, the same fruit you took a bite of. Don't believe the false narrative. Don't believe the narcissist has changed, because they haven't. Don't believe a Hoover, because believe me when I tell you, if the narcissist decides to Hoover you, it's most likely when you're in a vulnerable position or something just happened in your life. Example, you had a death in the family, or you just moved, or they got news about you, or you just got a new job, whatever. It doesn't mean that always happens at all. But many times, and many of you know this and drop comments below, just when you're beginning to take off, things are turning for you. They're turning for the better because the toxic narcissistic energy is not around you any longer. That's when you get a Hoover. It's when you're really beginning to make progress. Perhaps you got a new job. You just moved, relocated, countries, towns, cities, anything. Perhaps you just fell in love again. Perhaps you just struck up new friendships. You started a business. You're taking a class, teaching a class, reading a book, writing a book, whatever you're doing. That's when these people tend to pop up. Why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. 1, because they need narcissistic supply. 2, because they believe they can get you back, because they believe they own you, and they don't, and they won't. And second or third of all, because there's an energetic connection there. There's a spiritual connection. Yes, there really is. That's why breaking the trauma bond is so difficult to do. And that's why if you do it, You are a superhero. Believe me when I tell you, because it took all of your will, determination, dedication, commitment, devotion, courage, strength, and commitment to break that trauma bond. And if you did it, drop comments below. If you didn't, my hope is you're doing it, you're getting closer to doing it. When you do that, you enter the third version of you, which is the best version of you possible. You now can't see what you now can't unsee what you've seen. And this is a superpower on steroids. Believe me when I tell you, it is. But just when you're beginning to make that turn, or just when you've made that turn, that's when you potentially could get a Hoover. Don't accept it. So these are 5 tools to help you heal. I'm going to give you another one right now. Another tool to help you heal is to stop ruminating, stop thinking about the past. Focus on yourself. So many times people put the narcissist in front of themselves. Even post-narcissistic relationship, they think to themselves, wow, I could have done better. I should have done better. Was it my fault? What about this, this, and this? No. What happened, happened. Whatever relationship you're in with the narcissist. Remember, you were paddling upstream. You were on a river paddling upstream. You could never accomplish what the narcissist wanted you to accomplish. Why? Because they were poking holes in the canoe, in the kayak. And plus they were paddling downstream with the current. You were going against the current. You didn't know it, but you were working for the narcissist each and every day. So why I'm saying that, this bonus addition here, the 6th tool to help you heal, is be kind to yourself. The relationship you were in, it was a lifelong lesson that you had to pass, and you did, or you're doing it right now. You need to take the wisdom from the experience, couple it with your insight in the narcissistic abusive education you're receiving, and understand that you're out of it. You want nothing to do with the narcissist. God bless them. Let them go on and do whatever they're going to do. Just stay away from me. That's what you need to do. So be nice to yourself. You did everything you could do. There was nothing more you could have done. I am certain your health took a hit. Your finances took a hit. Your social circle took a hit. Your job took a hit. Your emotional capacity took a hit. The spiritual realm all around you took a hit. Everything took a hit. And what happened? The minute the narcissist left, or you left them, maybe not the minute, but shortly thereafter, your energy began to return. It's just the way the law works. It's one of the laws of the universe. When you're around toxic individuals, you can feel the anxiety, the pressure, the oxygen being sucked out of the room. When you are away from them, your energy returns, the abundance returns, your glow returns, you look better, ailments disappear. Understand what I'm sharing with you. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. I love you guys. Remember, you are not alone. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. My hope is that these tools will help you to move forward, will help you to take that next step to insulating yourself and protecting yourself. Remember, each and every one of us is on the healing path, headed in the same direction, simply taking different footsteps. Continue to move forward, continue to become the best version of yourself. God bless you. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye, you guys. And sorry for that little laughter. It was just funny to me. Bye.